Alright, we are going live with Bant Astral Slide. I've played this deck before, so I won't go too much into detail before we start this league. So, changes I've made, I've dropped the Decree of Justice and the Mirai's Wake. Obviously too cute. This isn't the days of Standard when Astral Slide and Mirai's Wake could go together and you had plenty of time to set it all up. So, drop those two, add some extra Council's Judgments to the main board. Mana base is pretty much the same. Main boarding a Dragon Lord Dramoka instead of just sideboarding two. That'll get us around some of the control matchups and whatnot. Sideboard is roughly the same. I think the only thing I've added is extra Sigarda and I want to say maybe Eastward Canvas. I don't really recall what exactly I changed the sideboard, but this is the new deck. It's in the chat if you want to type deck list and find the link for it. So we're gonna get right into this and play this league. For anyone that's looking forward to my stream tomorrow, there will be no stream tomorrow since I'm going on a random vacation, so I'm pretty lucky. I have to schedule something that wasn't a year from now, and it's just my wife and I, so very good. All right. Hope to find a match shortly so we can get this going. Yep, look at that. Got one. Join the match. So we won the die roll. We'll be on the play, which is great for us. We're an exploration deck. My opponent is 2-2. Uh-oh. So we're hopefully going to Dream Crush them. We'll see what happens. This hand is not great. It's got some stuff going on for it, but it's a little slow. Tap lands isn't awesome, so I have to mulligan this, unfortunately. This hand's a little better. We can get all our colors with a fetch land. I would like another land, so that's cool. We're going to start on Savannah and just pass. Pull up Swords of Plowshares, depending on what our opponent's doing. We'll cast that turn one, most likely. Mox Diamonds. So possibly looking at lands, which makes this hand a little weaker. Could be looking at Green-Black Turbo-Depths. Dark Confidant right off the bat. So probably looking at Acrolome. Should definitely Swords that Bob already. Go ahead and fetch. Get a basic island with this one. Go ahead and Swords that now. We'll hold up Brainstorm in case they play Chalice here. That's a Wasteland, which I was anticipating. Okay. And they have a Loam, so they Wasteland Loam, so we're going to have to be very careful with what we fetch here. Pass the turn again. Like my own life alone, personally. We got some Brainstorm response to that. Not a whole lot going on here. Definitely want the basic. I can fetch that, so go ahead and put back. I'm gonna put back Tundra, Tranquil Thicket, and I'm actually gonna fetch out a basic plane so we can make sure we have all our colors without having to worry about Wasteland so much. That's gonna resolve naturally. Forest, and we're just gonna jam this Astral Slide now. No, don't cast Brainstorm. Please don't cast. Fuck. Cast and Brainstorm. That was a misclick. The usual, though. I already played a land, so we're just going to put back Little Obstructions Jace. We'll Swords this. We'll let our green go away. That sucks. God damn it. Okay, this is the Verdant Catacombs we knew they had to do the Life Alone. That returned that in Wasteland. Now they have Scrubland. We got 4 mana. Garrick, maybe? Green Sunset Execute 3. It's probably another night. You can just play a Jace and bounce that. Okay. Trumpet Island. Nope, not green. It's clicking everywhere. I gotta be careful. Alright, we're gonna play a Jace. We're just gonna bounce that. Basically time walking my turn. Next time we're gonna try and resolve a brainstorm with Jace and hopefully be able to get Astral Slide down with a cycle with some cycling, so we can keep our opponent off attacking with knights. Keep their knights from losing Sonic Sickness. We're probably getting Punishing Fire here to lose Jace though, which is unfortunate. Yeah, there's Punishing Fire. That sucked, but whatever. They don't play another land here. Wasteland, that's fine. They don't play another. Yeah, they're playing another Dry Arbor, whatever. Dry Arbor doesn't matter. I mean, we can resolve this Astral Slide now, which is nice. We'll have Nimble Obstruction us up for next turn. Okay, Dredge reveals Varian Catacomb, Savannah Mazaveth. They have Lifeline back in hand. So they can Loam and Knight this turn. Black mana, that's probably not, it's probably Abrupt Decay. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. Opponent's draws matching up pretty well against ours, which is not great for us. I'm going to save the Source Plowshare for the Knight. I really don't want the Knight to resolve. I might flash this in end of turn so I can actually get some damage through. If they kill this, we can recur it with Eternal Witness. Okay. So Knight, no, Liliana, that's not great. Okay. So, yeah. And flash this in. Okay. Swords of Dryad Arbor. Because I'd rather not lose the sword for no reason. Okay. We know they have at least Knight in hand. They also have what they return for lands. They return Caracas. So they have Savannah and Wasteland in hand. I believe they play the Burning Catacombs? Yeah, they did. So they have Savannah and Wasteland in hand. We can hit the Liliana, put it down to... Oh, they have Punishing Fire again. Okay. So they're just drawing their Punishing Fires, which is great for them. So now I need White Source plus Council's Judgment to answer Liliana easily. Very unfortunate. Okay, they milled Abrupt Decay, Windswept Teeth, Nether. Okay, that's one less Abrupt Decay we have to worry about. They still have another... They still have another, what's it called? They still have another Knight in hand, I know that. They play Burning Catacombs. Maybe they don't. Yeah, there's the Knight we knew about. Okay. Exploration, I guess we can just play that. I really would like to find Life and Loam here. We'd definitely like to find Council of Judgment here so we can get rid of this Liliana. They just fetched Badlands, okay. Yeah, there's Liliana again. Definitely need to answer this Liliana like right now. Just Council of Judgment will do that. We do have 2-3 in the deck, so that Knight's a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna get a redraw off this. Council's Judgment? Exploration. Doesn't do it. Let's see. So they wasteland one of their own lands. They go to 9 on the Knight. I don't think we're particularly dead. I'll just put out this Exploration. We draw Lifeline. It can give us multiple, like, redraws, I guess. It's not pretty, but it's something. What you got, buddy? Okay, Loam. Returning 1 land. So they can double wasteland their lands here. They get 11 power in play, and then they kill us. So, not great. That misclick really, I think that misclick cost us a bit. Yeah, you see the line. We're going to just go ahead and scoop. They see the line, there's no reason to continue that. Alright, so what do we like here? I don't mind Sigarda. Armageddon Jamoka's probably weak. Rex Sages can answer Chalices, Mox Diamonds. I'm okay with that. I don't like Flush Storms. Surgical is meh. Answering Loam isn't terrible, but answering Loam isn't really necessary. What do I hate here? I don't particularly hate much in the deck list, honestly. Probably trim a couple lands. I'm going to trim a couple lands, and on the play, I'm definitely going to keep all my 1-drops. On the draw, I might trim some of them. Sigardas might be weak. I don't know if Liliana... Well, Sigarda is really hard to answer, so I think Sigarda's fine. It could be Nimble Obstructionist. That's actually the weak link here. The Stifle's probably relevant for like Lilianas and stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Nimble Extraction is also very weak. We have to cast it, doesn't survive too much. Yeah, this hand could be a lot better. If I had an Exploration in this hand, it said like the second Astral Slide, I'd probably keep it, just because we can turn to an Astral Slide. This hand's really, really bad, so we're going to go ahead and mulligan this as well. We're going to hope to not get boned completely. We'll keep this. Astral Slide on top, that's perfect. We'll play Mist Rainforest, we'll pass. So we can... End of turn, we can cycle Tranquil Thicket if we wanted to. I guess Astral Slide's on top, so we're not going to be doing that. But we can this turn, like, fetch, double fetch. Cast Life Flow and get some lands back in hand. We're going to get a basic forest and a basic island. So they are Wasteland deck. We are going to try to play around Wasteland to the best of our abilities. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Cycle Tranquil Thicket. So I'm assuming they're digging. They might be digging for a Surgical in response, which is probably fine, but I don't know how much it really does for them. Dark Confidant's pretty good. What I wouldn't do for an Exploration. We're going to not dredge that. Cancel. Okay. Play another land. We'll fetch. I'm going to get a Savannah. We'll get this Astral Slide in play now. They end up oh, hello. That's not right. We got this Astral Slide in play. If they have the Abrupt Decay for it, like, sure, good for you. If they don't, then we can control their creature base this way. Wreck Sage. Okay, so perfect draws. Good job. Wasteland does help them cast Wreck Sage. Yep. So this turn I can cancel Judgment, get rid of the Dark Confidant. That's really obnoxious that they actually revealed that off Dark Confidant for us. Just like a slap in the face. We're gonna take a couple more draw steps. Yep. We're gonna fetch a White Source. We'll go with a Tundra. We're gonna cancel Judgment away that pesky. No, I gotta save mana for that. Fuck. We're gonna get rid of the Dark Confidant. We don't want them to have the mana advantage. I should have tapped the island instead of the forest so I could cycle Tranquil Thicket, but it keeps us protected against Surgical. If they board in Surgical, it also allows us to challenge one. Sure, that's fine. It also allows us to just dig into our deck if they don't have Surgical for Life Flow. And now Surgical is not even a card, so. Wasteland on one of my lands, sure, whatever. Another Wasteland, oh, nice. Very nice draws. Very nice draws, dickhead. Their draws matched up really well. There's an Exploration we're looking for. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and loam. We need the land, so we're going to get back 3. We're going to get back Cycle Land and 2. I'll get to play the fetch land this turn, so we can definitely jam Jace next turn. We definitely want to jam Jace next turn and like start Fate Sealing ourselves, most likely. Like some information while it's on top. I definitely need to find an answer for this Wreck Sage. Another Welfare. Okay, so that's a problem. Okay, I don't know why I keep skipping like that. I'm not going to dredge. Dredging doesn't do anything. Yeah, that doesn't do anything either, though. So I might just have to sacrifice this Jace, keep this Knight off board for a turn. I don't like that play, but it's not really... I guess I can just play a Jace, and that's a 5/5, so that's 7 damage. They have Wasteland, I'm just dead, so I think I just have to bounce the Knight. Jace is going to have to be sacrificial to this Wreck Sage, because I'm just dead to Knight next turn if they have one Wasteland. Fetch land's pretty close to that as well. Yeah, another Knight again? Okay. So I can't draw 1-drops. Wreck Sage isn't terrible. Jace is going away here. Oh, God. I am not going to be dredging. Astral Slide, I don't think is good enough. I guess Astral Slide can keep Knight out of play for a bit, so that's fine. Let's see if they'll let me go to my end step. Cycle this out. Okay, blue. So we're going to cycle on our end step so Knight won't come back until their end step, which means it won't be active until their next turn. Buys us at least a turn, which is fine. We're not going to replace draw with dredge. We have plenty of land. We have plenty of cycling lands in hand, so we don't need to be life alone with dredging at the moment. Catacombs fetch. We have 0 idea what's in their hand currently. Another Netherwell query. There's a Grove. Okay. Sylvan Library is pretty good. Okay. We can't cycle that out, so we have to find an answer for that. I would not mind finding a Wreck Sage here. Nope. not be doing that. So Brainstorm is not a card at the moment. I will cycle this Tranquil Thicket. Gonna get rid of one of these knights for a moment. Yes, we'll use that ability. Okay, no, we will not dredge. We need to find actual cards. And again, didn't find an actual card. Okay, cycle again. Get rid of this knight, I guess. Okay, yes. Okay, cancel. Draw an actual card. Jace is not an actual card right now? Okay. Oh, God, this is not going well. So we're just dead. It's really obnoxious. That was a really bad draw. We're going to try cycling again, I guess. Okay. Nope, we're not going to be cycling that out. Cancel. Don't replace draw judge. Yep, we're just dead. Not draw really anything. So that was rough. It's pretty bad we got to jam an Astral Slide and immediately put Direct Sage, but it's how it happens, you know. Sometimes variance is your friend, sometimes it's your enemy. It's just a matter of how the cards draw. It's really what it comes down to. Awesome. Found another opponent. Well, I guess at least our last opponent went 3-2. They got their ticks back, so that's cool. Now we're against someone that's actually the same record. This hand is very slow and very weak. So we're going to have to mulligan this. We are on the draw. I think my top card was like a basic full, like a green source that was untapped. This hand's really tempting. I don't think I can keep this otherwise, just because we don't have the mana there. We started on a Tranquil Thicket. If our opponent's like a Wasteland deck, we're just already like 2 turns behind. So I don't think we can keep this either. Unfortunately, we're going to have to mulligan. So this is more keepable. It's not pretty, but it's still more acceptable. So we're going to keep this. Exploration is great, sure. We can start Trop, Exploration, play Savannah Swords if they play a creature. So, Street Wraith, okay. So our opponent's not doing anything fair. This could be Death Shadow. This could be a Dredge. Given the fact they have play a fetch land, this is definitely Death Shadow. I'm going to try and play this Exploration, see what happens. I hope our opponent has days. No, they don't have days. Okay, so we can pass turn on that. If they play a creature, we're just going to probably cycle Tranquil Thicket. And then Swords to hold up for days. I'd rather not throw Swords into a daze if I can help it. Especially if they end up losing much of life, they play like multiple creatures and whatnot. Swords can basically be a wrath against them. This is definitely Death Shadow. I'm not sure if it's the blue-black or Grixis variant yet. Let's say Meyer could be in the Grixis variant. It could also be in the blue-black, so there's really nothing settled at the moment. Oh boy. So they cast a Preordain. They put 2 cards on bottom and drew a card. So the top 2 cards were not what they wanted, which is a good sign. Let's say Meyer, that could shuffle those 2 bad cards back into their deck, which would be great by me. Fetching a Shock, so they might just be jamming a Death Shadow here. Yeah, they are. Look at that. So I'm probably just going to cycle a Tranquil Thicket here. Like I said, I don't want to just throw a Swords to Plowshares into a daze when I could just kill it. I likely won't even do a Swords now. I might wait and see if they play a second Death Shadow. Playing the Eternal Witness is very tempting. I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and get away with it. So we have double of everything except for white. Double green. Oh, we have single blue, I guess. I guess if we get Tundra here, we have double of everything. This deck does play Wastelands, so that could end up being a problem, but at least with Eternal Witness, we can return a Windswept Heath, and we can replay that, so we do have white up. We're still got to be careful because we don't want to play Daze as well, but this gives us the ability to ramp a bit, so I'm fine with this. I definitely want to see what they do. Okay, they're going to Thoughtseize us, so we're definitely going to go ahead and do this. Do not want to just lose it to a Thoughtseize. I'll fetch a basic Plains, so we have the double white even if they Wasteland us. They have Daze here, that's fine. Okay, so Thoughtseize was going to resolve. They're going to see the 1 land in my hand. They go back down to 11, so if they have another... They go back down to 11, so if they have another Death Shadow, they can just recast it. Wastelanding Tropical Island. Okay, that's fine. Another Eternal Witness. Okay, that's kind of cute. We are short a green source though, so we're going to go ahead and get attacking with this Eternal Witness. I will cycle in my second main this secluded step, so we can rebuy the Eternal Witness. Oh yeah, we don't have Astral Side yet. Silly me. What was I thinking? Cast a Brainstorm here. Exploration. Another Exploration's fine. I don't want to just lose this Astral Slide, so I'm going to go Eternal Witness, Astral Slide. I'm going to play this Exploration. We're going to hope to find a... We're going to hope to eventually find a friggin' Life Alone, because that'll be really good. Definitely need to get another green source for that second Eternal Witness, but we're a couple turns off that. Cycling Street Wraith, okay. So Cycling's not doing great right now. Their draws obviously have not been amazing. Okay. Can I get a Life Alone soon? I like when I get Eternal Witness and Astral Side and play. I don't think I'm going to resolve this Astral Side though. No, daze me, bro. Oh, they didn't daze me. Sweet. So we know my next draw is pretty dead. Eternal Witness does not do much when we don't have double green. So Wasteland was actually pretty good. Okay. Well, my blood's finding land, that's for sure. Yep, we're going right into combat. We don't have anything else to do. I guess that Windswept Heath probably should have just fetched Forest. Hey, Connor, how's it going? Not much is happening. We are 0-1 in this league. Lost in a quick 2 games to Agrolome. They had the replicate from Astral Slide. They flipped a Rex Sage off their Bob from Astral Slide. So, you know, it was a little bit of beating, but it's fine. And now we don't have blue source for this Lonely Sandbar, so we're just going to go ahead and play that card. My opponent is down to 3, so we've made it so they can't lose life. If we do find any cycling and they play 1 creature to try and be defensive, we can use Astral Slide to get rid of the blocker and then attack with Eternal Witness. So we're actually in pretty good shape to win. Yeah, that's what you get for taking 13 points of life from yourself. Yeah, Agrolome's kind of a bitch, but it's fine. I like Dragonlord Jamokas just because it fights their deck really well. It can just eat their Garmag Anglers, it can eat their Delvers, can't be countered. Lifelink can help us pad our life total against Death Shadows and stuff. I don't think there's much here we don't like. Nimble Obstructionist is probably not great though. So I get rid of that. I'm not opposed to having Tabernacle in the deck against this deck. I actually think I'm going to cut a land for that though. I'm going to cut one of my fetch lands. I'm going to add 2 Fluster Storms. We can fight a little bit on the stack over important spells. Nothing else here is really appealing. Sigarda, if we can resolve it, a little bit earlier drop. And it gives us the ability to just basically kill him real quick in the air, but I think that's too weak. Dragonlord Jamoka is strong, but I don't think Sigarda is good enough. Love an opening hand with like Exploration Life Alone, though. I still want this Misty Rainforest. That might just be incorrect to drop that. Probably drop like a third of something. A third Tropical Pod doesn't need to be in there. We'll do that. We'll keep our fetch land since we are a lone deck. Exploration's not a bad start. Wasteland's pretty good. If I can end up with a Life Alone, we're in good shape, I would say. I hope to resolve this Exploration, is what it comes down to. No Spell Bomb. That's a little annoying. We have Council's Judgment for that, so we can work with that. I'm going to start by fetching a Forest. Exploration. They dazed it. Okay. Don't daze me, bro, but you daze me anyway. Well, you can go straight to hell. Ping. 2 life to cycle a Street Wraith. So I'm kind of tempted to just like wasteland them here. I'll wait at least a turn, see if they have no land drop. If they don't have no land drop, I'm definitely wastelanding them. I'll just play this for now, pass the turn. I might even just wait in the wasteland until we can try to resolve this Council Judgment, make them crack their Nil Spellbomb. If we can make them crack the nail spellbomb, they can't really do much about our graveyard. I think it's a one of. Legacy Shadow very fun to watch. Yeah, Legacy Shadow is a fine deck. When I first started seeing Legacy Death Shadow, I was like, it makes sense. The deck runs like a Delver variant, and it's cheaper as well, so definitely makes sense. It's low to the ground, it's got efficient threats. The deck's fine. Sure, it gives you extra cantrips in like an awkward kind of way. Okay, we're getting Thought Seized. That's not great for us. I don't want to lose this Council Judgment or the Swords, but we're definitely going to lose one of the two. We might lose the Eternal Witness, but I don't think they're going to take the Eternal Witness since they have the Spellbomb up. I'd like to answer the Spellbomb, though. Bastards. One of Spellbomb. Eternal Witness, really? That's sketchy as fuck, but sure. Probably should have fetched opposite Forest with the Winds of Teeth and Island with the Misty. I'd like to cycle with this Lonely Sandbar. I'm going to get a Tropical Island. We're going to cycle this Lonely Sandbar. See what we can draw. Okay, Brainstorm. That's a start, I guess. Dragonlord Jamoka is not bad, but I need to be able to rush it out. I also don't have double weight for this Council's Judgment now. Oh, that's awkward. I want to play Wasteland. I do want to play Tundra. I'm going to pass. Brainstorm, sure. We can have a Brainstorm, I guess. You are at 6 life, huh? If I get this Dramoka in play, you are so dead. So I'd like to find Life Alone, cast it, hope they crack the nail Spellbomb because of it. The Shadow, that's cute. Okay. The Shadow's a cute one. I'm gonna cast Brainstorm. So I wouldn't mind finding Flusterstorm here in case I have Force or Daze in hand and I want a Swords there, Death Shadow. I guess that's not really going to happen though. So we're going to put back Dragonlord Jamoka, Council Judgment. We have Exploration now, so we can get like push a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and Swords this now though. Put him back to 13. It's fine with me. Council Judgment's a fine draw. I'm going to go ahead and play Exploration. Play a Savannah. Play a Wasteland. And we're going to resolve a Jace here. We're going to try to resolve a Jace here, I should say. They could have Daze. They could have Force Blue card. Exploration's not that frightening. Okay. Apparently, they don't have Daze or Force, so that's cool. Yeah, so that's pretty good. We'll put back... So I want to save this Life Alone. So I think I'm going to put back Dramoka alone. Hold the Council Judgment. So Jace can at least bounce a card for a turn. We can cast a Dramoka next turn. We can also Jace to 0. Get back. Okay, so they're getting rid of our graveyard now. I really hate the way that this doesn't actually show you the target. It shows both players. Really annoying. You're dumping my graveyard and showing... Okay, so we're losing in Dragonlord Jamoka, so that sucks. We're also losing the Life Alone, so that sucks horribly. That's fine. Nate beaten, bought, brought you Death Shadow deck to GDC. I did a bunch of tests. Yeah. I mean, Death Shadow's a fine deck, but it's definitely not really... It's not the best deck, for sure. Okay. So our opponent got rid of all of our Source Plowshares. They saw our Council Judgment in hand. They dumped our graveyard. They shuffled away our Dragonlord Jamoka and our Life Alone. It's really annoying, but whatever. What can you do? Jay should be able to do the trick. I know that's not going to live. Why did they play it? Oh, they're playing 2 of them. Okay. That's why they're playing it. It's going to be a 3rd. So this is why they got rid of Source Plowshares, apparently. Playing multiple Death Shadows is a very good thing. Gurmag Angler. Okay. So I can bounce the Gurmag Angler, force them to double a bunch more for it. I can Council Judgment at least one of the Death Shadows away. I can play around Daze, that's not an issue. So we're going to get rid of one of these. I can't believe I lost my Swords Plowshares. It's so annoying. Play land. We're gonna. I think we can zero here, right? I don't know if we have enough removal to zero. Might have to bounce something. I don't care about either one of these creatures that much, but I do care. I think I have to zero because he's gonna die next turn anyways. I need to draw like relevant cards here. That's not terrible. So I can actually wasteland them. Loam. Get back wasteland. Get another trop. Loam. Get back wasteland. Thicket. Misty Rainforest. Okay. Daze this if they want. I don't particularly care. We'll get that back next turn. So we know their hand is one Watery Grave. We do need to find answers to these cards, which means we need additional Council Judgments. Eternal Witness into Council Judgment works as well. 9, so they're swinging for 14. They could attack me. They're probably, at least Armageddon is probably going to go at Jace. I'm assuming the 9 will probably come at me. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. That makes sense. Okay. So if I could dredge back Loam, hit a Wasteland and a Tabernacle, almost get rid of their creatures. Another Gurmag Angler. That's not great for us. So I don't know if we can win from this spot. This is a little too much. I think we have to still dredge though. There's Dragonlord Jamoka, which we didn't want to lose, but not much choice. They got Mr. Rainforest. Cycle Tranquil Thicket. Nope, we're going to draw a card. Plains, not good enough. We're going to go ahead and scoop. So that Surgical is a little annoying. Makes me almost tempted to bring my own Surgicals to stop that shit, but... I think I'm fine with where the deck is. The Surgicals were a little frustrating, but it does happen. It's a mid-deck. Alright. The shuffle is really what hurt us, because getting Dragonlord Jamoka and play with them great. I'll keep this. This hand's fine. I will start on Island and say go. So if I can find Exploration, we're in really good shape here. Delver. Okay. I have a Delver. Play this land, cast a Brainstorm. We're gonna daze. I will pay for that daze. So I definitely want to get all my lands. This can get a forest, so I'm just definitely going to plains here. I'm going to go ahead and pay for that daze. Yes, we'll pay for that. Idiot. We're going to hide the Jamoka. We're going to hide the Life Loam. It's possible we should hide Swords of Plowshares. We got Thoughtseize Surgical, that would be annoying. Yeah, we slammed Jace, I thought so too. A double Shadow into Angler was a little too much for us to handle. I could have, you know, if I had swords, obviously I could swords like the Angler or one of the Shadows and just kill everything pretty much, but yeah, it's just unfortunate. I think I'm just going to wasteland them here. Swords of Delver. And I'm going to wait until their end step to cycle Lonely Sandbar. I want to hold up Flusterstorm in case I try and cast something cheeky. I still can't flip their Delver, so that's kind of cute. How's that Delver flipping going for you? Sorry, I wish we had Stifled instead of Nimble Obstructionist. Yeah, you're not peeking at my hand. You can go to hell. Okay, same targets. Pay for that, bitch. Okay. Flip graveyards. We're not cycling the Strength Lonely Sandbar in turn, which is fine. So, I wish I had a green source in play already. I'm going to go ahead and fetch. It's going to be basic forest. I'm going to loam back Life, Windswept Heath, Wasteland, Mr. Rainforest. Probably should have cycled Lonely Sandbar. I'd rather keep up Lonely Sandbar though to protect against Surgical. So we're going to try waste locking them. We're going to answer this Delver, but we're going to try waste locking them pretty much. If I can find a Tabernacle at some point, I'll be very happy. We have Dragonlord Jamoka and Astral in hand, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and dredge this Life Loam back. Okay. I'm still finding lands. That's unfortunate. Okay. Delver gets through. We get a 15. I'm fine with that. We'll dredge this back. I'd like to keep it protected if we can. Dragonwood Jamocha in my graveyard. That's not amazing. That's fine. Wasteland Watery Grave. Kind of want to resolve Astral Slide now. I'm going to try and resolve Astral Slide. Okay, they're going to fetch. Likely we're running into another daze. Not particularly worried about that. Whatever. You have another daze. Enjoy sitting in the corner playing with your poop. Surgical off the top. Perfect timing. Great. I bet they have Thoughtseize in hand as well. They're at 8. Okay. We're going to go 12. We're going to hope to draw. Oh, they can surgical out my Sword Splashers. That's obnoxious. Fucking surgical. I'm just going to play Mr. Rain for it. I guess I can cast Loam, see if they go for it. If they try to surgical it, I can at least cycle something to get life for Loam back. So I don't just lose it here, which is great. You need to find an answer for this Delver, which is unfortunate. So we found a Death Shadow player that likes to find land, apparently. So Waste Lock is not working out very well. Because God forbid a 19 land deck not find land. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to dredge that back. What are you doing? Nope. Hey, look, another Sword Splashers. We're gonna Swords in response to that. Okay, you're getting blown out, because we're just going to go ahead and cycle this. We're going to replace Draw a Dredge. Your Surgical's going to fizzle, and I'm going to Swords the Plowshare the fuck out of here, goddamn. You have multiples. Okay. Now you're really getting fucked. Alright then. Force me to do it twice, I guess. Whatever. Okay, we're going to replace Draw a Dredge on that. Okay. 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 Nice Surgicals. You moron. Swords that. Wasteland. Waste your land again. Okay. We're in pretty good shape. I'd love to find Exploration right now. A lot of land in hand. That's 2 circles down for them. I can't picture they have any more. There might be a third. If there is, I'm just going to be amazed. I really want to find it. Kill spell. Alright, what do you got? Armageddon. Okay. Wasteland, sure. Wasteland doesn't do really anything here. Good job. So I can play Turn a Witness, Returning Swords. That's right, Scoop, Death Shadow. Yeah, that was awesome. Having multiple cycle lands in hand. They played multiple surgicals. Everyone has multiples. They have multiples. We have multiples. It's great. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes your opponent just tries to double surgical and you have double cycle lands for their surgicals when they target your life alone. I thought they were going for Source Plowshares, which would have probably been the correct call. This hand's rough. We're on the draw, so I think I have to mulligan this. This hand's rougher. Same thing, minus a Jace. I don't know that we can do better on 5, though. Jamocha. Yeah, sure, we'll put it on top. Why not? Maybe we're going to Show and Tell. Not that that'd be a good card against Show and Tell. Fluid Delta. So it could be against Storm. It could be against a Shadow deck. Yeah, we're against a Shadow deck. Look at that. The league is Shadow decks, apparently. It's an F6, so we have no responses to any of this crap. There's Delver. Dragonlord Jamocha is not a great top deck. I'm going to go ahead and fetch a Forest right now. Well, pass turn. Still, we're going to flip faster than my last opponent. Yeah, it is. Forcible, too. Ooh, forcible to boot. Look at that. Force is a good card to draw. That's what I hear, at least. Wasteland, okay. Glad I fetched the basic. Are you running Stifle? We're probably going to get a basic island on this. Are you running Stifle? Let's see. Is there a Stifle? No, there is not. Basic island. I'm going to cast Life Loam. Just return a couple lands. Just pad the hand a bit. Make sure we have full of lands. We can resolve an exploration somehow against Force of Will. We'll be able to dump a bunch of lands in play and get Dragonlord Jamoka in play, which would be great. I don't think we'd resolve a. I don't think we'll be resolving any explorations against a Force of Will deck, though. Okay, yeah. Delver gets in. Can't block it. We're not going to do that. Exploration's pretty good. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and play this exploration. We can play around days. We can't play around force. We're going to force him to do something. Force. Force him to do something. That's great. That's funny. I'm going to hope this fetch land. I want to be able to play this Plains next turn and be able to fetch whatever non-basic I need to cast Council Judgment or Eternal Witness, so I can hopefully answer this Delver eventually. I want to make sure I can get double colors without having Wasteland hit me. I guess I could have played Windswept Heath this turn, but I like to get the lands out of my deck. Don't really want to deal with drawing too many lands. Life Loam is only so good right now. It'd be much better if we had Exploration. Next time we could Eternal Witness and get back Exploration. And then Delver Sequence. That's pretty good. Another Eternal Witness. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go for. I have to go for duel because I want to be able to get triple green this turn. This is probably going to go for duel as well. They only have one wasteland, so I'm fine. Eternal Witness. Let's get back to this exploration. I mean, we're like super dead to these Delvers, though. I can't fetch anymore. That sucks. Gonna have to gain some life back. So I really need this exploration resolved so we can play extra lands, get Dragonlord Jamoka into play. Not that it particularly is relevant. If this Delver flips, we can't block it. We go to 6, and then we don't. Oh, okay. So Delver didn't flip. That's cool. We don't wasteland us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if they wasteland us, we can still resolve a Dragonlord Jamoka this turn. We're gonna take 4. Go to. Are you fucking kidding me? Another wasteland? Ah. This opponent's doing better than the last opponent was. Good for them. Yeah, we're getting wastelanded here. Yeah, there it is. We got wasteland. We can't cast Jamoka now, so we're dead. Let's see what Brainstorm can draw us. No replacement effect. Life Loam. I need to put 2 cards back. Eternal Witness doesn't do anything really, right? We don't have. Well, we have Council Judgment in our graveyard. Council Judgment, one of the Delvers doesn't matter. So I have to put back Eternal Witness, Loam. Alright, or Explore. Yeah. Exploration doesn't do anything, it just nets even mana, so we're just dead, right? Yeah, we're just dead. I needed Source Splashes, my graveyard don't have it, so we're dead. That sucked. Them having the second Wasteland was very unfortunate, but oh well. I'm fine with Tabernacle again. I'm just amazed this deck. These decks are drawing so many like lands. I thought there was like a 19-land deck or whatever. I don't know if I'm just crazy or if what, but I don't know. I think Jace is probably a little slow. It's been like probably the most lackluster card in this matchup, so I'm gonna bring in Flusterstorms to help file the stack and drop a Jace. Flusterstorm can help push through, like, you know, our explorations, our swords, our council judgments. It can counter surgicals, so our Thoughtseize can protect our hand, so feels right. Yes, I'd love to play first. Keep. Right, no, this is bad. Awkward moment of running a. The awkward moment of running a cycling land mana base. Hands like this. I'm just gonna keep this. I'm gonna start on Trickle Thicket. They don't wasteland it. I'm gonna try jamming explorations. Hope it works out. We're on the play, so at least we can shut off. At least we're shutting off days. I guess we're not. Well, we are because we're gonna play Island before we untap. Let's see if we get wastelanded here. The chance my opponent might wasteland us, thinking that like this is a sign of we don't have land in hand really. Which I mean we basically don't. We have another cycle land and a basic, so we need this land to stay in play. If we draw a green source here, we can actually reanimate. What the fuck is going on? Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Oh man! Expiration. You got force. You got force. Okay, that sucks for us then. Yeah. So you have a Street Wraith. I have nothing. Jesus Christ! Cycle Street Wraith, reanimate it. I like that play. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty sweet, but what the hell? Oh, I guess I could have Flusterstormed that force. That was pathetic. All right. I brought in Flusterstorm just for that reason. I completely forgot about it. Oh, that second Wasteland was a beating that first game. Almost had Dramoka in play. Oh, man. Hope everyone's having a good day. Pretty tired myself. I should probably be wearing my glasses, but I'm not. I don't need to. You can't tell me to wear glasses. Who are you? I am 1-1. I got someone that's 0-0. And they're also on the one deck I have a win against. Wasteland. Great. That's why this deck is fine. It's basically a Delver variant. I'm going to play the Plains. I'm going to go ahead and cycle this. Hope to find something relevant. Wouldn't mind finding another white source given the sport state. Lifeline does not do it, so we have green sources right now. I'm going to get beaten down by a 3-4 with Swamp Walk. That costs 5 mana. That's value. It's a good card. Thoughtseize, no. No, you may not. Good Days in Forest. They have the cards for it. Okay. Lonely Sandbar. Cycle. Another fucking green card. Great. So we're finding a lot of lands in some of our other matchups. We're not finding that many now. Could definitely use some. Just a green source is all I ask. Like a proper green source. Preferably a fetch land or a non-basic green, or a basic green source would be great. Tundra, that doesn't quite do it. It does answer the Street Wraith if they don't have... Answering Street Wraith feels bad. Days. Okay, they have days. So, that's the thing. Okay. We're pretty fudgicled. May need some Supreme Verdicts in this deck. Maybe something to look into. Yep. Wish I could play Tabernacle after I did that. That would have been great. Top deck Tabernacle? Alright. Well, a Death Shadow pretty much spells victory, so we're dead. We're not going to bother. We could Council Judgment of Death Shadow, but Delver flips, we're taking 6 at least, and we don't have anything else to follow up with. So, not much we can do there. Draw was real bad. Game 1 we draw a lot of lands. We had a couple Wastelands right at the perfect times, hit our Dragonlord Jamokas. And in the second game, yeah, didn't draw really any land. Not relevant ones, at least. Just wish this deck would do better. Changes can I make to it? Can probably drop the Nimble Obstructionist. I think those are actually just too cute. Like, the earliest you can do Nimble Obstructionist is turn 2. Probably should just be more removable. Or even something like Simic Charm. I think Simic Charm can give permanents you controlled Hexproof or whatever. I believe it can do that. Something I have to look up. So we lost a die roll. Playing at someone that's 0-0. Okay. What does Simic Charm do? Make sure I'm not crazy. So yeah, permanents you control during Hexproof. So Simic Charm can be something that can protect our Eternal Witnesses, our Astral Slides, all that. This thing can get every color mana, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it. I wouldn't mind Symbol Obstruction as being a life loam or an exploration, but we're in decent shape. How's my opponent doing? We'll start with Misty and just pass. See if my opponent gives us some type of answer to what they're doing. Fighter of the Nightmen. Okay. Scalding Tarn and Bloodstained Mire. What the hell are you playing? Probably some type of Grixis would be my guess. Could be some type of Storm. Basic Island. Alright, doesn't tell me much. It's not Grixis Shadow. They don't really run basics. Okay, Blueback Control. Yeah, Blueback Control, okay. That's what we're looking at. Blueback Control here. Yeah. Fun times. Gonna cast a Brainstorm here. And clean up this hand a bit. This can go away. I guess Wasteland can probably go away. That card just looks like garbage on this board state. Okay, let's see. So I definitely want, doesn't really matter what I get. Drop, I guess. Guess if I could have gotten a white source and used Swords Plowshares against the Baleful Strix, but it's a decent chance they have a card or two that's better than that. Rather swords like a Snapcaster Mage. So they looked at top three, they did not shuffle. Off Ponder, and they drew a card. Thoughtseize, okay. So they're Thoughtseizing us. My odds are they take the Swords Plowshares, they might take the Nimble Obstructionist or the Astral Slide. I'm assuming it's going to be the Astral Slide or the Swords Plowshares overall. Those seem like the two most likely. Astral Slide goes away, okay. Astral Slide's a good card to take. They haven't fetched yet. I'm assuming they're going to fetch before we get 3 mana. Okay, there's the fetch land. And they're fetching another basic, so yeah, they're very heavy in blue-black. That's a little awkward. Okay, so this Wasteland's pretty bad. Yeah, let's go and fetch. Yeah, basic. Yeah, doesn't really matter what I get. I think I'm just going to get Savannah. If they have Wasteland, it's not really horribly relevant. Hold up Nimble Obstructionist, which they know about, so this can scare them a little bit into doing something that they don't want to do. Baleful Strix comes in, Snapcaster Mage comes in. I'm going to stifle that trigger. So they're probably going to target Thoughtseize, right? Yeah, I don't really want them to have that. Tickling. Teehee. I'm going to draw a card. I'm not going to let you use that ability. There's another Swords Plowshares. So we're going to wipe their board this turn, I guess. They still haven't fetched. Okay, there's a Valk, so they're Grixis. What the hell's this card? Another Baleful Strix? Armageddon, okay. We have our 2 Swords targets and a Wasteland target. That's cool. Right. So Wasteland's going to have this Valk. I don't really want to give them the opportunity to be able to return that to their hand with a Daze once we cast Swords Plowshares. So we're going to go ahead and Swords that Armageddon. Swords the Snapcaster Mage. We have a Tranquil Thicket we can cycle. We gain them back a lot of life, which is not a huge deal. Another Baleful Strix, okay. You have a lot of Baleful Strixes. Okay, Ponder, that's cute. We don't know about any cards in our hand. We have 0 information. Attacking for 1, I'm assuming. She definitely run some Armageddons in the sideboard, which I meant to put in the sideboard of this, but never got around to it. So that's a little unfortunate. I'm going to cycle this Tranquil Thicket and draw a card. Another friggin' Life Loam. Not what we needed. We're going to cast Life Loam, get back Wasteland, Thicket. No, not Wasteland. Bring it back Thicket, Windswept Heath, Misty Rainforest. I was going to say go. We don't care about these 2 Baleful Strix at the moment. We will answer them eventually, hopefully. Another Valk. We still have Wasteland hands, so that's good. Jace, that's not good for us. That's not what we wanted to see. So our goal is to get to mana where we can cast Dragonlord Jamoka and cycle Nimble Obstructionist with Jason play, or just flash in a Jace Nimble Obstructionist end of turn to kill a Jace, which means we need to answer both these Baleful Strix because they do fly. We're not going to do that. Brainstorm's not terrible. We will cast Brainstorm. We're not going to dredge. We're not going to dredge. We're not going to dredge. Okay, that's not terrible. We'll get rid of this. We want to keep this Wasteland because we want to punish them for having the non-basic in play if we can. Green for Exploration. No force, they'll be able to play 2 lands this turn, so we can Wasteland that bulk. Can fetch. Another green source that we're going to need. We're going to Wasteland that bulk. We're going to cast Lifeline, getting the land back, so we can play our second land for the turn, right? Play a second land for the turn already? No, we didn't. Sweet. Alright. So we're going to build up our mana base pretty well here. Ponder is fine. So we know we can keep our opponent off of their non-basic lands. Now that they have Jason play, it's not particularly relevant. They have a Jason play, but I'll have to draw Dragonlord Jamoka right now. I also wish Dragonlord Jamoka had First Strike. Because Death Touch on Baleful Strix is very obnoxious. I don't want to be Astral sliding Baleful Strixes. It's not pretty. It's not what you want to do. I think at a turn I'm going to fetch and cycle this. Actually take a draw step, I think. Okay. Fetch. I'll get another drop so we can make sure we have plenty of green and blue. Green, cycle, don't replace draw dredge. Source Plasher, so we can answer both Baleful Strix as we draw Nimble Obstructions, which is kind of nice. That's a Misty Rainforest, not really what we're looking for. But I guess it's fine. Go ahead and fetch. Get another trap. Cast Lifeline. I'm going to get back to the Strangle Thicket so we can hold up the cantrip. And try and get away with Eternal Witness, but I'm fairly certain they're going to have some type of removal. I don't want to just throw Eternal Witness into removal without Astral Slide with cycling lands up. So I think I'm just going to hold up the Eternal Witness for now. I'm going to Swords both these Baleful Strixes. I'll Swords one for now. We'll wait on the other one. If they play a Snapcaster Mage here, I can Swords the Snapcaster Mage. Council Judgment off the top wouldn't be bad to answer this Jace, rather than have to like play around with like instant speed, Nimble Obstructionist, and crap like that. Alright, we just took 3. That's not great for us. We can Wasteland this Valk, though. Oh, hey, look at that. Ah, someone interested in the deck list. How are you doing today? I'm going to Wasteland that Valk now. Snapcaster Mage for Bolt. That's not great for us. Okay. Yeah, you get a Bolt, apparently. I don't have enough mana in play, so we're just going to run Swords the Snapcaster Mage. We're taking 3, going to 2. Okay. Yep. You have a Bolt. Should have Wastelanded and turned like a human instead of a mutant. Okay. So Jace is brainstorming here. Jace is thinking. Jace is thinking pretty hard. Definitely need some Armageddons in the sideboard. Basic lands have been a misery for me. I'm not particularly a lands deck, but I'm trying to do kind of like the lands thing. And basics have been miserable because I don't run Ghost Quarter. I don't think I can afford Ghost Quarter. Okay, let's cantrip, see what we can find. Come on, cycling. There we go. Not replace draw dredge. Another land. Awesome. So now we're finding land again, so that's great. Well, can't afford to do life loams here. Okay. Well, let's try an Eternal Witness. See if we can get a Swords Plowshares back to answer Spellful Trick so we don't just die. These fetch lands are off limits. Of course it will. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. Another Eternal Witness. I don't really want to lose the Eternal Witness to a possible removal spell, but I have to answer Spellful Tricks, otherwise we're just dead. And I want to die to a Baleful Tricks. Yes, we're going to use the ability. Yes, we're going to Swords Plowshares that. Okay. So now we're just standing across from Jace. Okay. Opponent's probably digging to Red Source Bolt, so they don't have to do this, or Red Source K command. Red Source is close. Do they have the K command? Hope they don't. Don't do it. You dick. You're an asshat. I hate you. Grixis Control. Fun, good deck. A deck that I enjoy, but a deck that makes me sad. Definitely bring in Plus Storms and Circles here. I don't want Nimble Obstructionist again. Too cute, too slow. Definitely needs to go away. I don't. So Astral Side's probably okay. I'm not really a huge fan of it. Mostly just the fact. I mean, I guess Astral Side and Eternal Witness can outvalue them really well. I'm not a huge fan of Astral Side in this matchup, just because they're probably gonna bring in like some number of surgicals. Having to hit their creatures with it is absolutely miserable. So I'm gonna try and figure something else out. Maybe surgical just to hit their Snapcaster Mage targets. Like that's probably just not good enough. It's probably just like too cute. So we're gonna go ahead and drop surgical. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan that no land hand. This isn't much better, but it's closer. We'll keep this. Scry, Source Plowshares to the top is fine. Lead with Tundra. We can end a turn, cycle only Sandbar. Definitely need some number of Armageddons, because F my opponent's life. We're going to brainstorm in response to that, Thoughtseize. Well, I guess we're going to be hiding Source Plowshares, at least. We're going to hide Eternal Witness Swords. We'll let them have one Swords, but not both. Swords isn't great here. If they want to take the Swords, that's cool. If they want to get rid of Blood from them, I'm fine with that as well. Okay, they took the Swords, cool. There's a Forest. We'll pass the turn. We can hold up cycling only Sandbar or Secluded Step. We can also hold up Swords, which won't be relevant. We're not going to be swordsing their first creature. It's most likely the Baleful Strix, if anything. Alright, end of their turn. We can go ahead and cycle this only Sandbar now. What do we got? Eternal Witness, that's right. We already knew about that. Tundra, that's cute. I guess Loam, get that back. We have Eternal Witness in hand. So I'm okay with using Loam a little more aggressively. We also have cycling lands, so if they try to surgical or something, we can just cycle in response. Brainstorm, sure you got it. God. Alright. God, I actually miss playing Pox right now. Actually, 3-2 with Pox. I don't think I'm at 3-2 with this deck. We're going to be burning some more ticks tonight. I am a believer in Astral Slide as much as I probably shouldn't be, though. Cycle. Not replace draw edge. We'll draw. Okay. Back to our turn. Cancel. Mystery Rainforest is kind of good. We're going to fetch. I just wanted the forest just to be safe. I want to make sure I had double green. I can make double white, no problem, and double blue. So we're just going to pass on that. I should probably be dredging this life for them since I have Eternal Witness. I'd like to find exploration first, so I can start making double land drops when I'm loaming. So I really would like to get ahead of stuff like Spell Pierce, Daze. Well, I highly doubt they're on Daze, but I'd like to get ahead of stuff like Spell Pierce. Cycle that. Yeah, we can replace Draw with Dredge. It's fine. Astral Slide would be great if we can resolve it. Chase. Okay. Council's Judgment will be great if we can draw one. They're going to have a Jace with 6 cards in hand, though. I don't know about that. That's going to be a tall order. Resolving a Council's Judgment against this. Okay. There's no alone. Cool. I'm not really drawing too much irrelevance here. That's perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. So yeah, we're just going to cast low. We're going to get back our 3 cycle lands. I'd like to get some redraws going. Let's just cycle this now. We can find an exploration. Try to resolve it now while they're tapped out. That's great. That's not an exploration. Okay. I'm just going to pass turn. So 2 redraws. And we have protection against surgical. Battling those Jace is going to be tough at this point, though. Dromoka can still technically do it. Jace can bounce it, but we can resolve a Dromoka every turn without them worry about anything. They can't particularly kill a Dromoka, so that's great. But if they get rid of our Eternal Witness here, it makes it much harder to buy back spells that we're dredging away. So that's going to be frustrating. Grixis, why do you attack on so many angles? It's not fair. Okay, let's redraw. Oh. That's your Dromoka. Close. No. Okay, no life form. Sweet. So we found 3 of our 4 life forms. That's cool. Let's cast this Brainstorm. See what we can find. Hey, Maverick Girl is raiding me with a party of 10. Red Blast. Obnoxious. Alright, let's go. What the fuck is going on? Oh, yeah. We're just going to cast this life form. We're going to return Misty Rainforest, Secluded Steppe, Tranquil Thicket. And then next time we can resolve a Dromoka. That's sweet. Resolving Dragonlord Dromoka seems fun to me. I am going to blame the crap out of you, Kendra, when I go 1 and 4 instead of 2 and 3. How you doing, Kendra? Thanks for raiding me. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Oh, you were playing Legacy? I didn't know you were streaming Legacy. I'm following you, too. I didn't get an update. That's weird. What were we playing? So I don't think they have removal that can actually answer Dragonlord Dromoka outside of Jace. They might have random Diabolic Edicts. Hoping not, though. Oh, Black-Red Reanimator. I'm losing respect for you as we speak. I hate that deck. The deck's like... I honestly don't think it's a good deck, but I'm also very salty because of how much of a glass cannon that deck is. Sometimes I just lose to it. I really hate it. Because I really don't think that deck's good. Wayline game 3, that'll hurt you, for sure. What are you paying cost on? You're getting rid of life forms. Sure, you can have all my life forms, as long as I have to resolve this Dromoka next turn. Like, obviously I don't want to lose my life forms, but sure. I should have probably held up the second mana just to save my life forms, but they can have the 3 of them. I get a Dromoka here. Oh, yeah. Unmasking yourself is, like, a pretty good line. I played against Death Shadow twice now tonight, too. Really weird. I played against it round 1 and 3. No, 2 and 3. Thank you, Pro Tour, for ruining Legacy. Again. Pro Tour ruins Modern. Pro Tour ruins Legacy. Brainstorm. Okay, you're not done yet at the end of your turn, apparently. You're going to try and snap Surgical Astral Side? How are you doing, opponent? Yay, another Dragonlord Dromoka. Woo! Counter this. You can't. You can bounce it with Jace. They can bounce it, and then they can Thought Seize and Surgical. That'd be obnoxious. Yep. Kendra's a ruiner if she's anything. Counter my exploration. Power Blast it? Yeah, red mana for Power Blast doesn't work on that, buddy. Nice try, though. We are going to play Dragonlord Jamoka, though, which you can't counter. Good luck. Okay. So I'm not going to get greedy. If we get to attack with this Jamoka, we're going to kill Jace. I'm not going to get greedy like I did last time where I did not kill a Jace when I had the chance. It was modern, so it's kind of a garbage format, but that's beside the point. Oh my god, just let the Jamoka punch you in the face. For the love of God. Can't counter it. Oh, once it resolves, I can't cast spells during my turn. Nice. I forgot about that card. I forgot about that. So we can resolve these Astral Slides, this Swords Plowshares. So we can resolve all this stuff on there while we're on during our turn, so that's cool. They're losing their Jace for that. They probably have another Jace that's going to come down. So they're going to snap Thoughtseize, I'm assuming. Hopefully, if they don't have a second Snapcaster Mage, we're in okay shape. So we have the second Jamoka. But if they have a second Snapcaster Mage, they could snap Thoughtseize and then snap Surgical the other one, which would be really fucking miserable for us. You can resent. You can resent my feelings towards Modern all you want. For the Jace, okay. You can resent my feelings towards Modern all you want. Modern's a bad format. Modern is absolute crap. Alright, here's Jamoka again. Nice Jace. We're going to play the game where you bounce my Jamoka 5 turns in a row? Is that the game we're going to play here? It's really annoying. Don't do it. Accept the fact you can't answer this Jamoka and just die. Just die. Please, just die. It's like a bolt K command, the Jamoka. Thoughtseize? No. No, that's good. No Thoughtseize. Yay, no Thoughtseize. Alright. Really? Really? I'd like to find something relevant here. Okay. Oh, God. Is that 2, 4, 6? Jamoka. Can't be countered. You can't cast spells on my turn. Now I can resolve a Jamoka, then an Astral Slide if I want. Better answer both, buddy. Alpha Strix doesn't particularly matter. They don't just bounce it because they have Belfstrix to block. We can resolve Astral Slide and then resolve Eternal Witness, and they've already ruined that plan. Thank you so much, opponent. Well, if we draw land here, we can go Jamoka, Eternal Witness, Swords, punch the Belfstrix. We didn't draw land though, so we're just going to go ahead and do this. Oh, man. What a fun game. 5, 6 mana. There's Jamoka. Go ahead and take the chance to resolve an Astral Slide now. Can't cast spells on my turn. Don't try. Terminus and Modern is fine. I think the blue-white control deck's actually pretty sweet. I think Jeskai's not great. Blue-white control deck's kind of cool, like running Teferi, running like Jace, and Terminus and stuff. That's kind of neat. Like closer to Legacy, I guess, which is nice. Turning that again. Thoughtseize again. Another Thoughtseize. Maybe a Surgical. This could be a Surgical hit in the Dragonlord Jamoka I have in the graveyard. Which would be unfortunate. What you doing, buddy? Armageddon into there. Okay. That card matters. So now we can resolve Jamoka and Eternal Witness. If we draw a land, we can resolve Jamoka and Eternal Witness and get back a Cycle land. So if they try to just... Oh, I can also just play our own Jace. Kind of cool. I just want Jamoka in play, though. I think that's kind of where I want to be. That's Jamoka. Eternal Witness. I think I'm just returning I'm just returning a Lily Sandbar, but no, here I'm probably just returning a land because I definitely want more land in play. Taking a fetch land back is like relevant, but not really enough. Definitely just need to get more mana in play because I need, obviously, if I'm gonna have to play Dragonlord Dromoka every turn, I need extra mana for that. So we'll get another green source. Yeah, that's true. Field of Ruin, Glacial Fortress, Canto Teferi, that is more like standard. You get Jason Mind Sculptor, which is definitely not standard because it was banned than standard. So there is that, Connor. Wow, thank you, Kendra. There's a lot of people in here now. I see a lot of regulars too. Banana Nanan, Buck Nasty, Commander Root, Decaf Smurf, Dragon 42069, that's original. No offense. Electrical Skateboard, JF, JJ4. Alright, I know what's going on here. They're trying to get me blocked with Dromoka. I'm not going to do that. I'll just block with Eternal Witness. I don't particularly care. Let's see. Who else we got in here? MWMW, blah, 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 blah. Oh, God. Negator 7/7's in here. That's annoying. Odysseus is in here. How are you doing? Our Condition. Sergeant Dogpoo. That's a great one. I like that one. Skinny Seahorse. Slow Cool. Evil Mailman. That's a regular. Evil Mailman's probably one of my oldest regular viewers. Sweet. Thanks for coming by. Tron Beetle, B&K, Valley NYC, and Virgo Praz. You're going to Power Blast my Randstorm? Good. That's cool. Alright, Connor. See you in a bit. You say got me there, baby. Oh, okay. I got you now. Definitely misunderstood what you were writing there. Alright, so we're going to resolve a Dromoka. We're going to get Council Judgment down. We're going to get rid of this freaking Jace once and for all. Getting sick of this, like, down to your Dromoka crap. You can't cast spells during my turn. Suck it, nerd. They probably just have another Jason hand, honestly. And they're just going to bounce this again. Get like a big swinging. I really want to block this Garmag Angler with my Dromoka, but I really don't want to lose my Dromoka to like a Bolt or a K-Command or something. So we're not going to attack here. We're taking 7, that's fine. I can slide this out, hopefully, and just get him on the swing back. We have free reign to resolve any spells on our turn. So whatever the hell I draw, I can resolve. Yeah, I got rid of that Jace. Jace is a powerful card. I've learned. I've made the dumb mistake of, oh, I don't think I really care about Jace here. And then I'm like, I really cared about Jace there. So if I get a Cycle Land back, and I get this Astral Slide in play, I get a lot of value. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Another Eternal Witness. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go deep here. Yes, we're going to use that ability. Green, that. Eternal Witness. Next. Might be time to just start answering their threats. I have the ability to cast Council Judgment. I think I want to get rid of this Garmag. I probably want to... Yeah, I want to get rid of this Garmag Angler. Wait, that. Council Judgment. Get rid of Garmag Angler. Baleful Strixes are never going to really beat me up, so I don't really care about those. So we can go ahead there. I'm not going to trade my Dromoka for the Baleful Strix, obviously. Sliding Strix will draw opponent's cards, yes. I will take 3 here if you want to attack with all 3, that's fine. Sure. I will take 3, you will eat 5 to the face. Oh, I guess if they have K-Command Bolt, that actually kills me if I didn't block. So maybe that was a mistake. That's a Bolt. I have K-Command as well. Oh, Snap Bolt, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think of that. That sucks. So the reason I like Grixis more than blue-black control decks from a personal standpoint is you have stuff like Bolt, K-Command, where you actually have some reach. When you're playing just straight blue-black control, you are relying on stuff like Baleful Strix and Snapcaster Mage to close the game, and that's not really a reliable place to be, because obviously they don't do a great job at closing the game. They can't just randomly go to a Jace's face. Off the top, like a Creeping Tar Pit has to come and play tapped, take some time. I should have just blocked a Baleful Strix there, honestly. Played too scared around them having like a surgical for both my Dromokas, which just keep me alive. So instead of that second Eternal Witness, I probably should have got back a Swords to Plowshares. plowed the one Strix that I got to swing in. So that's a couple of mistakes made. Delta Strix is a very good card, but it's not exactly a clock. My point is, it's not exactly a clock. Yes, we're gonna play. So I'm 1 and 3. Yeah, I'll keep this. I have Loam. I have Exploration. I'm fine with keeping this. I'm on the play. That's cool. We're gonna try this out. We might be able to turn to a Jace. Let's see what we draw. Green Exploration. Savannah. So we're not going to turn to a Jace. We are going to cycle this. I guess we draw normal in here and draw normal in next turn. Next turn we could just jam a Jace. Probably not really where we want to be, but it has normal land. Oh, depending on what my opponent does. My opponent just goes like mountain something go. Could potentially just turn to a Jace, especially if it's Moon Stompy. We'll need some basic lands though. There's any problem if it's Moon Stompy. Chia Sugnathus. I don't know who you are. Grove. So we're looking at either Agaloom or lands. Given my recent experience on MTGO, I'm going to go with its... Okay, it's lands. Never mind, I was going to go with Agaloom, but this is lands apparently. Okay. So we lost against Agaloom, we beat Death Shadow, we lost against Death Shadow, and then we just lost against Grixis Control. We're going to get Wastelanded here most likely, which is fine because I can just loam back a couple lands anyway. I'm not really against... So if I draw like a land here, I am not against just Council's Judgment, their Exploration out of spite. Because that's the type of person I am. Okay, do you have something else you're doing? No? Okay, cool. Okay, not a land, but we can fetch, get back 3 lands with our Lifeline. We know we need to be careful about fetching around Wasteland. So we're going to do that. Play Misty Rainforest, say go. We did play out on the land, right? Yeah, we already played a land for turn, so that's cool. Astral Slide can make it so we basically don't lose against... so we basically can't lose against Dark Depths plan. It's going to have to be Punching Fire for them. I'm going to keep graveyards open since this is like basically a lands matchup. It's not going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to Council Judgment their Exploration when I get the chance. Not particularly happy that they wastelanded me turn 1. Most of their power also comes off Exploration. So if they don't have access to 2 lands a turn, they're actually much slower deck, not as reliable. So we know 2 of the 5 cards in their hand are Wasteland, Mazavith. Now we know 1 of the 4 cards is Mazavith. So we know they still have Mazavith out of the 3 cards left in hand. They don't have any colored sources, so we're not going to be playing around Crop Rotation in the combo at all. Not that they have the mana for it, but I will draw Step Dredge. Okay. I'm going to play this Tropical Island. I'm going to fetch. We get another white source. Sure, Tundra sounds great. We're going to spite exile their Exploration. So next time we can play Astral Slide, hold up a second land. You should vote for your Mox Diamond. See how that works for you. No? Okay, that's fine. That's what you get for wastelanding me. So we know they have at least Mazavith in hand. Now they have Double Port Barbarian Ring in their graveyard. They only play 1 land a turn. If they play Dark Depths here, we can play Astral Slide, help the cycling on Secluded Step. So I can actually go 6 mana, have 1 mana available if I Astral Slide and Loam, so that's good. So I can actually hold up like a fetch land in order to hold up Tranquil Thicket or a Secluded Step. So we were protected more from Wasteland. I'd like to find my own wasteland too, because at this point we can actually waste lock them with an exploration in play, whereas their opponent without an exploration in play can't really live through a waste lock. I don't think, especially if they have to dredge every turn, and we can like cycle in a turn of witness with Astral Slide. So we should have this last round as a win, but hopefully I don't play like an a-hole. If I play like an a-hole, we're gonna lose, but should be fun. Shay once gave a Thalia Pro White with Mom, then I cast Counselor to test me. Rich Shay will definitely try and test you, for sure. That's something Rich Shay will definitely do. So now I have swords as well as protection, so that's good. We're going to loam Trickle Thicket, Tundra, Misty Rainforest. We'll play Misty Rainforest, Tundra, and we will resolve an Astral Slide. Again, I would love to have... I'd love to have Wasteland at the moment. Playing, especially two Wastelands, because playing two Wastelands a turn on them would be great right now. There's an Astral Slide. So Merit Lage is not going to be an option for you, my friend. So we're going to resolve a Jace next turn. We can tick up Jace a couple times, so we're a little more padded and protected against Punching Fire. And then we can start zeroing Jace to really dig into our deck and find what we want, like especially like Wasteland, stuff like that. Jace plus Life Loam are just amazing. Crap rotate, okay. Okay. You gonna make it a Merit Lage now? I'm fine with that. I'm fine if you want to make it a Merit Lage now, that's cool. My opponent's possibly confused why I'm not scooping. I don't know if they've ever read what Astral Slide does. Yeah. Apparently they didn't read it well enough because they're about to lose their Merit Lage. Unless they randomly have like Elvish Spirit Guides, in which case it's like, whoa, blow out the Century right here. Yeah, we're gonna white. We're gonna cycle this. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I click yes. Yes, I'm gonna use the ability. Merit Lage goes away. We draw a card. I'll just actually draw a card with this one. Another Source Plowshare, so a little more protection if they do start making Merit Lages more. I'm wondering if they didn't realize that tokens they cease to exist when they get exiled. So I wonder if that's what my opponent did. I don't really know what that was about. So here I'm going to dredge Life Loam. I'm going to cast a Jace. I'm going to use Life Loam's ability. Well, I'm going to use Life Loam, cast Jace, use Jace's Brainstorm ability, put lands back on top, hopefully. I think I have enough mana to do all that. Yeah, I should have enough mana. Thespian stage, okay. We're going to try again. Cool. We can do this all night. Okay. Return Merit Lage. Oh, Merit Lage ceased to exist. Merit Lage didn't come back. Oh no. What happened? Alright, we got plenty of lands there, so that's good. So let's resolve this Jace. I'm gonna start with taking Jace up, so again he's not, I guess right now he's not really I'm not really worried about Punching Fire, but I do want to make sure I don't just die to it. I do want to look at the top card of my library. No, I don't want to put turn on bottom. I do want to draw that card. So we're going to cast Life Loam. We're going to get back Misty Rainforest Island. We have a Wasteland here, so we're going to cast Life Loam, get back Wasteland. Split Step, Misty Rainforest. We want to keep the land count in our graveyard up so we can keep that running. We'll play Wasteland. We're going to get rid of this Grove. We're going to take a... So Grove would make it harder for them to... yeah, tokens come back when they phase out now. That's a really weird ruling as well. I don't like it. So they revealed Punching Fire, Wasteland, Wasteland. Yeah, if you phase out a Badger Skull, the token comes back with it. I don't like that. That's not how it's supposed to work. I guess it makes more sense with phasing for the token to come back, since phasing really is just like a leap forward in time, basically. But at the same time, it really, like, yeah, it kind of hurts me. It's like, tokens only exist on the battlefield. They don't exist when they phase out, exile, go to graveyard, go into library, go into hand. They cease to exist there, so it's a little offensive, but we'll do what we can. Yes. So with phasing, whatever card phases back returns, whatever creature phases back will return with any equipment attached to it, any enchantments attached to it, anything like that. So it should still come back attached, but I don't know. Maybe they fucked with the ruling. All right. So we're going to go ahead and zero Jace right now. I hope to find another Wasteland. If I can double Wasteland on them every time, that'd be great. Finding another Wasteland and a Council's Judgment. So now I need to turn a witness that I turn a witness that I actually shuffled away like an idiot. Ooh, Peace Candy. Get rid of these 2 Swords of Plowshares. We're gonna loan back Wasteland, Island, Misty. I still have my Cycle Ends up in case they can somehow make a token. We're just gonna play double Wasteland a turn and make them want to not exist anymore. Yeah, you lose this one. Alright, so we get Surgicals. They probably don't have them. I don't think Crocus is worth it to bring in. I don't. So Sigarda doesn't really do anything. Dragolin Jamoka can be a blocker, but I don't really think that's relevant. Rex Sages are possibly okay. Nimble Obstructionist can counter the ability to copy a Dark Depths, but that seems pretty weak to me. So I'm going to go ahead and remove some of those. Swords Plowshares I don't really want to rely on. With Astral Slide, I should be fine. Council Judgment as like a couple of. With Rex Sages are fine, but I don't want all my Council Judgments. I have plenty of ways to force my opponent to main phase of Merit Lage. So I can, like, I have all these Jaces can bounce it. It's not pretty, but it's fine. Maze of Ith is greater than Jamoka. I mean, I have Wastelands and stuff, so that's not really relevant. I really should have Armageddons, though. I need to put Armageddons in this deck. I think Jamoka overall and Nimble Obstructionist are both pretty bad. Nimble Obstructionist should be some type of other removal spell. I don't know what the hell to put, though. In white, there's really only, like, Path Exile you could possibly sub. And Path Exile still gives my opponent the ability to get lands, which I don't really want them to do. I can sub out the Dragonlord Jamokas for 1 Armageddon main, 1 Armageddon side. You can go the 4th Life Loam. There's a lot of options of what I could do. Hand's a little slow, but it's got the basics I pretty much need. It's got the Life Loam with Wasteland. I would love an Exploration here, but I think we're going to keep this. It's got some forms of interaction, so Exploration's perfect. I'm going to Exploration into a Wasteland. I think we're pretty much a good game there. Because next turn I can play another basic, Life Loam, get back Wasteland, and then waste them again. So I think we're in good shape here with this. Exploration on the top was like the perfect draw for us. I can also Misty for an island, cast Loam that way, so I can build up my mana plus get more basics. And then having Exploration as well is a little obnoxious, but it's alright. Drawing Surgical would be great here. I don't think it's going to happen, but drawing Surgical would be nice. Just to have it up for when they eventually get their own Life Loam. I don't know why we're waiting on them. They've played 2 lands this turn. What you doing, buddy? Ah, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. We're going to fetch. This way we get extra lands back in our hand, too. Keep the land train rolling. I'm going to get a basic island, again, just to be safe. They have Wasteland. We want to play around it a bit. Okay, Wasteland, Misty. Okay, we'll Wasteland you again off your green-red source. Okay, that goes away. If they have Life Loam but no other green source, they can't cast it, which is great. Which means we can just Wasteland them again. We are pretty much in control of this game, resolving Exploration first. I do want to start getting like some white sources into play, because I do want to have the ability to... Another Wasteland? Okay, that's cool. You can have all the Wastelands you want, buddy. We will dredge, yeah. I do eventually want some white sources. Mostly because we do need the ability to cast Council Judgment if we draw one. Well, I guess we're more drawing into Rex Sages if anything. Drawing Rex Sage for the exploration would be just delightful. Fighting on the Wasteland would be even more delightful. We have a second Life Element in hand, so we don't need to draw. We don't need to dredge for a couple turns, which is great. Gives us a couple actual draw steps. My opponent does have a lot of lands, though, so doing this at the moment is probably not worth it. They have only played one land a turn, so it might still be worth it. Well, I'm definitely playing a Jace here, that's for sure. We're going to start Fate Sealing my opponent. I will get a Tundra. You can Wasteland it if you want, buddy. I don't care. Make sure my opponent doesn't draw anything that's relevant. Yes, we'll put Thespian Sage on bottom. So I'm putting Thespian Sage on bottom because it can copy one of our lands, which gives them the ability to get colored mana again if they have like sitting on stuff like Frozen Grip, Life from Loam, Crop Rotation. So putting Thespian Sage on bottom is probably the correct call. It could mean they draw like a fetch land or an actual colored source anyway. I don't think that it's likely to do, because even though lands is a deck of lands, like they have a lot of color sources and stuff. Alright, yeah, so we're good there. I'm going to zero chase this time. If I can just find another Wasteland, that'd just be hilarious. It'd be mean, but it'd be hilarious. I'm definitely going to replace the first draw dredge, though. The other two draws were Exploration and Eternal Witness, which is nice. Eternal Witness is going to hit anything relevant, so hitting Rex Sage is pretty good here. I'll put back my Cycle Lands. I'll put back a Cycle Land. I'll put back a Life Loam. I guess I could have put back a Eternal Witness, though. Alright, we're going to cast this Loam. We're going to back Wasteland, Misty, Loam, and Sandbar. I guess casting Loam means I can't do Rex Sage into getting rid of the Exploration, so that's unfortunate, but that's fine. Wasteland their port. If they want to Wasteland us, that's fine. They can be on 0 mana. I'll play another Exploration here, I think, since I can't do Witness into Rex Sage for that, so let's go play another Exploration. We'll fetch another land. Get a Trop. Play Misty Rainforest. We'll fetch another land. We'll get, I think, a Savannah here. I want to make sure I have as many green and white sources as possible. Get this Rex Sage back. Okay. Yes, we'll use the ability. Yeah, then I'll just pass. Let's see what my opponent does. I will replace Drought Dredge. We'll Jace, take out target my opponent. Yes, we'll put the red source on bottom. Rex Sage. We're going to target their Exploration. Okay. Yeah, my opponent skipped, so we went 2-3. So I'm definitely going to call it a night. I'm actually pretty tired. I have work early in the morning. Hour and 40 minutes, not bad, I guess. But yeah, 2-3. So it's weird. We crushed one Death Shadow deck, but then we lost against the other one. That was pretty rough. So that was unfortunate. Very weird the way those games went. I'm not sure if we're favored against it or not. I think we can be favored, but when our opponent draws a lot of lands and we're getting kind of mana screwed or drawing too many lands, it can't really resolve anything relevant until we get Thought Seized away. I think it gets a little tough. Grixis Control losing against like that was pretty weird. I guess like all the bolts and K commands they had, plus we had to take a few swings because they had a lot of Baleful Strixes when we got Jamoka in play. That was unfortunate. So that made it tough, but Grixis Control, a lot of basics. If we have Armageddon, I think that helps a lot. Since we have Loam and Exploration and stuff like that, we can easily rebuild. Whereas the Grixis Control player would not be able to easily rebuild. I think Jamokas are cute, so it should be probably one Armageddon main, one Armageddon side if I was going to do that. Nimble Obstructionist is too cute. I think that needs to be replaced with either some number of path if we're running Armageddons, because it doesn't really matter. Could be a fourth Jace, could be a fourth Loam. I'm not really sure exactly where to go with that. It could also be like a Rex Sage main board, like maybe a couple Green Sun Zeniths or something. Yeah, and then our last match was against Lands, which we crushed, which with exploration for ourselves, plus a lot of basics, plus Wasteland, plus Astral Side with Cycle Lands. We can answer Merit Ages for days, so that wasn't really an issue. And our first match, remember where we played? I forgot where we were playing. What did we play first round? Anyone remember? I remember thinking this matchup shouldn't be this tough. Well, let's check it out real quick. Why not? Count. Game history. Let's scroll the bottom. What the hell did we play against round one? Can't believe I ever forgot. I mean, I can believe it. Oh, Agrolum. Agrolum crushed us. So I think just them having Abrupt Decay, they have Life Loam as well. All that. I think that's probably going to be a tough matchup for us in general if we ever play that. But yeah, this is the deck list. So the Dromoka's definitely cute. Cigars are cute. Rex Sages are fine. Aethersworn Canis can probably be changed out easily. Flush Storms I think were okay. The 3 Surgicals are kind of like they're fine, but I don't know if they're perfect. The Crocus and Tabernacle are... We never really needed the Crocus. The Tabernacle was never relevant. One of the Death Shadow decks we played against that we were wastelanded a few times. They drew like 4 or 5 lands, so it was never really relevant if we did draw a Tabernacle, which we didn't. I think it's probably better in a crop rotation package or a Living Wish package like the Junk Astral Slide deck I run. So I think Tabernacle needs to go, Crocus needs to go, Canis are probably fine, I could probably keep them, but like Cigars probably need to go, Dromokas need to go, I think. And Nimble Obstructionist is like cute, but I think it's just too cute. I don't think it needs to be in here. We definitely need some cheaper interaction though. We need like some number of Path Exile. What other good 1 minute? I guess. Ugh. Is Aaron in here? If Turn 1 Thoughtseize is in here, I won't say this, but if he's not, okay. So Turn 1 Thoughtseize is in here. Like, even Isolate in Legacy could be fine. It's 1 white mana. Exile target non-land permanent with convert mana cost equal to 1. It hits Death Shadows, which are really relevant right now. We played it twice. Delver is pretty relevant, so you can have that. Death and Taxes, it hits Mother of Runes, hits Bile. I mean, Isolate could be good to hit a lot of things. I hate to say it, and if anyone knows Turn 1 Thoughtseize, please don't admit it to him that I admitted that it might be a good option. Legacy is a different format than Modern, which is where he specializes. But Isolate might even be a consideration over like the Nimble Obstructionist or some number of Council's Judgment as removal main board. But I definitely think the main board needs a lot more removal. We didn't have that many answers to things when we wanted them. So yeah, that's where we need to go, I believe. Let's see, is anyone else streaming? Is there anyone else streaming? Can we raid someone? Yeah, I don't see anyone else streaming, so I guess we're not raiding anyone. But I do want to say thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I want to say thank you, Card Hoarder and Hipster to Coast for sponsoring the stream. I appreciate it. I would not be able to stream all these wacky, crazy decks if it wasn't for you guys. And thank you, everyone, for joining the stream, checking it out. Thank you, Kendra, for rating the stream. I appreciate it. And thank you, the 10 people, for hanging out. I hope you all have a good night and take it easy. If you don't follow me on Twitter yet, make sure you follow me. I'm always trying to do new, different things in Legacy, sometimes Modern. I might do some Commander soon, so if you're interested in playing Commander Pod with me, by all means, let me know. I play Chainer or Memdark, both miserable decks when they get going. But everyone have a good night, and we'll see you again soon.